What is up, guys? Alan here from Fanboy Zone. Welcome to the review of Hades. So if you guys don't know what Hades is, well, yes, technically he's the god of the underworld, but I'm talking about the newly roguelike game, Hades. So this game probably went under everybody's radar. Well, as I said before, it is a roguelike game, so wait, no, stop. Just don't close the video just yet. Hear me out. So this one is special, and I mean really special. So Hades was developed by Supergiant Games, the folks who gave you Pyre and Bastion. And now this game, I think this game is their best yet, like super top notch. I knew there was something really familiar with the art style of the game. You know, when I first started playing the game, I wasn't expecting something good. I mean, I heard it was good, but I wasn't expecting it to be that good. You know what I mean? Now, I'm really not a huge fan of their games. I tend to think of their games as good and average and decent, I guess. Until this game, everything changed. This game really hit the spot. I enjoyed every single moment of it. I couldn't think of one thing I didn't like about the game, except maybe I wish it was longer, because I'm still craving for more. This game is just so well made, and it does everything right. I think it's not just your average roguelike game. I know, I sound like a fanboy right now. But it's the point of our channel, being a fanboy, but at the same time, not being too biased about it, about the game. And this game will suck you in like a vacuum. And believe me when I say this, it's gonna make you say these exact 3 words. One more run. And the next thing you know, it's 2 AM in the morning, and you have work later. But it's all worth it, because you played it for 5 hours straight, and you have no regrets. So, let's now talk about the gameplay. The gameplay, as I said, it's really addicting in the best way possible, because it's not your typical run-on-the-mill roguelike game. So the gameplay is like this. It's like a tower with a series of challenges and enemies. Whenever you finish and rise a level, the game gets harder and harder until you reach the last stage. Typical, right? Except it's not just that. The way the game works is really good. All enemies has these different variety of mechanics, which then incorporates later on to the boss battles, so you'd feel something familiar and not lost when you encounter a boss, without the game making it easier for you and holding your hand at the same time. Now, I'm not saying the game is very easy, it's actually really challenging most of the time, especially at the later stages of the game, because you will die often with this game. But don't worry, dying is actually a key part of this game. So, when you die in the game, it will reveal the game little by little, until you fall in love with it. And I'm not just talking about the storyline being revealed, it's the whole game itself. The combat here is really fast and impactful to you as a player, and making you feel like a badass most of the time. There's also a lot of combination here in terms of the combat. There are 6 weapons in total. Each of these weapons have different mechanics attached to them, meaning each powers granted to you will have a different effect on certain weapons, and with each of these powers create a different playstyle for you. So every run with each weapon will be different, giving it a refreshing outcome every time you make a run. So I guess that's all about the gameplay, and let's talk about how this game became Hades. So, for a roguelike game, these graphics are amazing. I mean, nothing like a AAA game amazing, but for this kind of game, I consider it to be really good. The art style of the game is just really gorgeous for a game like this, and I'd say it really works for it. The character designs are also fantastic, and you'll easily fall in love with them. The attention to the small and big details are night and day. You'll really notice them. Now combine all of that with a great story, humor, voice acting, amazing soundtrack, and a gameplay, and there you have it. You have a masterpiece of a game, because this game is truly a masterpiece. And I'm not even being paid to say that. Now, the star of the show here for me, it's not the graphics, nor the amazing gameplay combat. It's actually the story, and oh my god, it's really good, and it'll make you want for more, because who doesn't love ancient Greek mythology? Yeah, we all know everybody can make a great gameplay and a beautiful looking game, but in the writing department, now that's a different story. No pun intended. So the game is set in ancient Greek mythology, as I said before, but it's actually very different from what any other books or game that you know. The game has a very different approach to it, giving it a more refreshing take to the story of the ancient Greek mythology. The writing on this game is very delightful, humorous, and you could feel it on every dialogue, making you care about the player. and most importantly, the characters surrounding him, and paired with a really good voice acting. I mean, what can you possibly ask for more? So you know what, all in all, Hades is a really good game. You know what? No, it's a masterpiece of a game. You could really see the passion to it. That alone is saying a lot about it. Hades actually surpasses all of my expectation, especially for a roguelike game. It's actually the best single player experience I've had in a really long time. Better than most AAA titles. So should you buy the game? I highly recommend you to do so. You should definitely get a copy of this game and support the amazing developers that really poured their passion in this game. And even if you're not a fan of the genre, I think you will fall in love with a game like this, like I did. And once again, thanks for watching, fanboys. And if you do agree with the video, give the video a thumbs up, or if you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And for more future content like this, be sure to be subscribed to the channel for more fanboys. So this is Alan from Fanboys, signing off. Oh my god, my mouth, my jaw hurts from talking.
Fanboys.